This is putting a bevel around an image. It's better if you think about these things at the start, but you've probably got an image already made, like this one. This is a small 400 by 200 image. Your GIMP, this is 2.611. Your GIMP's probably slightly different layout, but everything's there. The main ones to look at are the tools that are showing there, and the layers maybe. Now then, layer effects. It's grayed out. Why is this grayed out? And the name gives a clue. It's meant to work on layers, but it will work on just a single layer. But what you do need is transparency. So I'm going to go to Layer, Transparency, add an alpha channel. You can't see any difference in the image, but if I select the eraser tool, take a brush there and the eraser tool and just erase a bit, transparency shows as a checkerboard pattern in GIMP, and it's usually known as the alpha channel. So what do we do now to make a bevel? Well, we need to make a selection for a starter. Rectangular selection there. There's the tools, and what I need are rounded corners, and if you tick that box there, you get a value box to put in there. Make whatever you want. We'll have a big one just for this example so we can see what's happening. Possibly a little large, but we'll use it. And you've got to draw your selection onto your image, and it's up to you how accurate you want this. I'll take it right to the full extent, something like that. Now then, that's the inside selected, and I want the outside selected. These little corners I want to make transparent. So I'm going to go to the select menu and invert the selection, and that goes from the outside to the inside to the outside. Now I'm just going to cut the selection, which is the outside, remember? And that's that process. So now I need to invert it back again to what we had at the beginning. So that's the inside selected. Now I can go to my Layer Effects plugin, or script it is. That's the dialog you get. And I can put in change some of the settings from the default ones. And what I need to do here is go to an inner bevel. Depth, I want a bit more depth on that, say 10, direction, up is okay. You've got a choice of up or down. Size, yes, we need to increase the size for this one. Say 12, okay, 14, right. And soften, we need to make a bit of a blur on it. Angle is okay. Altitude is the important one for this example. Use the slider, bring it right up to the maximum 90, which is 90 degrees, looking straight down onto the image. Just use the slider for this. All these settings are okay as the defaults. But surface contour we want to be half round. That one. When we're finished, we'll merge it with a layer, otherwise you get lots and lots of intermediate layers left. Let it do its work, and you can see there we have our beveled border around it. Turn off the selection. That's the completed image. Now then we want to save this, and if we're going to save it with transparency, you're going to need to save it as either a PNG, a GIMP XCF file, or a PSD file, or in certain circumstances a GIF file, but you are limited to the number of colors you have with a GIF. PNG's probably the best format for a completed image.